Izzy Noodles here, welcome back to Temple of Amun-Ra. So last time I collected all the items in this big outdoor area, and now before I move on to a different area, I've got the two cartouche pieces that I can combine and use, but before I do, there's 2 stones. We need 4 altogether, but there are 2 that we can collect from this outdoor area. So let me first go into this room. It doesn't matter which room you do first. I'll just choose this one just because it's here. So we can use one of the stars to enter this room. Okay, so also don't forget where you left your torch. So first I'm going to take a pit stop into the water to grab a Medpack. Don't put your torch in the water. Sometimes you might think if you've got water it's for your torch. Not this time, but we do have spares. So don't worry if you've made a mistake. Okay, so this room. I kind of did this room first because it is kind of the trickier room. It is full of unmarked spike traps, so I do recommend you save a lot in this room to save any accidents. So to save redoing anything if you have an accident, I mean. And the sand as well. Some sections of sand will burn you up, so that's super hot. And let me point out this statue just here. It's on a marked tile. So just bear that in mind. And now you see the bench over there. I'm going to make my way over to that. There's an item inside. Let me make sure I've got a sensible weapon equipped. I'm not certain that I have. And there is a safe path around the edge, but you will need to jump. I think you do anyway. Just jumping's good. Jumping is very good. So we have a winding key to go with our mechanical scarab. So now a safe path is this flat tile of sand. And we can come over here. And we can see this odd tile here is the same as the one over where the statue is. So that's kind of a hint of what we're doing. And for now we don't want to go any further up that way because this path is full of spike traps. So there was a bug. I believe it's possibly fixed now. Don't quote me though. There was a bug. If you put the scarab on this closer tile with the scarab on it, then Lara will actually just burn up and die for no reason. Something like that. I can't remember. But I believe I did it in my blind play video. So yeah, it seems that this is not the tile to use, but we'll get to that in a mo. So now I'm going to go back around to the statue. So I'm going to move the statue now. I'm going to work on that. So jumping is good to save stepping on too many tiles. So now I have to move the statue all the way around this way. And you see the burner? We're going to have to move it past the burner. Let me actually have a save. It's a good job, as I've said, to keep saving in this room. Okay, now let me get behind this. Right, now push it all the way along, but do not push it onto the tile ahead that has the bones on it. That's the first spike trap along this stretch. Okay, so now I have to push it left. I'll only push it the one tile because we've got more bones. That indicates there's another spike trap. It doesn't work throughout this room, but just here, these ones are traps. So saving is good in this area. Okay, let me wait for the flame, and also I'm going to hop the corner, you see, just like that, so that I don't stand on the wrong tile. So while I'm here, I'm going to use my scarab on this scarab tile. So I need to combine it first. Okay, so now this stretch is safe and I can pick up the Scarab. We will need it again. So from here, you have to time this flame. It's not too bad. Like, it's tight, but it's forgiving. So you see, you can't see what you're doing. And when you do get the view back, the flames, there we go, the flames are back, but we're fine. Okay, which way around can I go? It's very easy to forget which tiles are not safe. Right, okay, and now we have a safe path to push it all the way to that odd tile. Okay, so that's opened the door in the far corner of this area. Be careful of this sandy tile here. This is definitely a spike trap, so just hop that corner of the statue. And these stone tiles here, the pathway, is safe. So stick to the stone pathway. Okay, so let me just shoot that, and there we go. So we have some shotgun shells inside this bench. And before I get on with the puzzles in this room, I'm going to just hop up to this section, hop up the pillars. So just jump. We can jump to here. So I'm just going to grab some items. So some more shotgun shells. And there is a Medpack, and you've just possibly seen there's a Jumpswitch. So let's go ahead and pull this. Okay, so what did that do? Do we know what that did? No, we don't. What it actually did was open up a room by the fire emitter to a secret. So at this point we do need our torch. I don't know if I mentioned we're going to need our torch for this room. I did say don't lose it. So if you've lost it, that's your own lookout. So, right. So I'm going to go get the secret while I'm on the way out and then get the torch because we'll need it now. I think I already mentioned we need it now. Okay. Okay, stick to the path. Just hop the corner there. Ooh, straight on up here. Don't go to the left just in case you don't know. Okay. I believe in front of me. Oh no, it's the one with the skeleton. Yeah, this one is safe. The one with the skeleton is not. And just... Okay. Okie dokie. Something like that. Cool beans. So we do have a grenade launcher. And that's not all. We have a movable block that can be pulled out of the way. Oh, there is a scorpion. I always forget about this one. Right, shoot that big pot, and we have some grenades. And also another Canopic jar. So as I mentioned earlier, the Canopic jars are not used for anything. So this is a little bugaboo for me. So I don't like to just nitpick for such awesome games like this. But I don't see the point when you get secrets that have usable items and then just really random items. And it's not every secret. Like, if it was a secret item, I'm okay with that, but when it's mixed, it kind of bugs me. Like, why? Why you do this? Okay, so grab your torch. This was my lit one. And let's go back. Okay, so this time I think I'll go this way round. It doesn't matter as long as you know your path. So it's this flatter tile. Okay, and then follow the path. You know, a bug I did get, I think I was completely finished in here. I was just leaving to move on to the next thing, but whenever I left the room, I was set on fire. That's a strange one that I got. Okay, now just pop your torch down, and I need to move this out of the way. So yeah, the being set on fire when I left the room is actually on my blind play recording. So you can see it happening and witness my immense confusion. Okay, so now we have another Scarab tile. So I'll go ahead and use my Scarab. So that has opened this door and we can enter. Probably should have brought my torch with me, but you can grab the Scarab. We actually do not need it anymore, but this is mine. I found it. I'm taking it with me. Okay, so now go and grab your torch. And bring it to this lower area. And we're going to light this pot, so don't be too close. You'll get set on fire yourself. And we are completely finished with the torch now. You can forget all about it. So we can see what we're doing now. If you've played Tomb Raider 4, you'll understand this completely. We need to step on the correct tiles without stepping on anything else. And then the door just... oh, the look is not so good. But we'll open the door just between the torches. Okay, and you still don't want to step on the wrong thing, so hop off those tiles. Or just make your way back across, that works too. Just if you do step on something else, even though you've opened the door, it will close. So now we can pull this lever. And we can see in the fiery room we've got some columns now. So we are done in this room. And I'm gonna go back to here, and we can see, well, we can assume that we're probably going to be doing some climbing. So up the top there we've got some monkey bars, and the stone that we need is right up there on the high ledge. So we've nearly got it, we're nearly there. So we're just gotta make our way over the columns. They're pretty straightforward. Don't be worried if you activate any spike trap, it's just because you're hovering over the tile. Don't let it make you jump. And the flame that's by me just there, I've just passed it. It's actually out of the way, so you don't need to be worrying about that. Okay, and then straight to this ladder. Okay, and now we're going to make our way across, but we have to be careful of these flame emitters. As long as you know where the tiles are, where they start. So you've just got to be aware of the tile spaces. And it's okay to be quite far to the right, just so you can see your hand position compared to the burner position. So we're nearly there. You see there's a bench? You just saw it anyway. Okay, and you kind of do need to just squat underneath here and pick up the first stone. So which stone is this? They've all got a different name, but I never remember them. The Stone of Ra. Okay, so we have a rope we can use now. That's helpful. You just got to be careful as you swing off it though, because of the burner. I barely had chance there, but I risked it and I was fine. Okay, so quite annoyingly, you have to use the slow way down this ladder, because once Lara gets so far down, she will not grab it again. So you won't die, but you will take a fair bit of damage. Okay. Just gotta be careful in this area. So that's our stone from this room collected. We can move on to the second room. And there we go. Nice. Beans. Okay, so that was the worst room done. It's just because of all the unmarked spike traps, it makes it quite tricky. So over here you see there's the two waterfalls where I entered this area. So just to give you some sort of bearing so you know where this room is exactly. Okay, down we go. We've got a big drop, but we will land in water. There we go. Actually, that wasn't all that big. Okay, so just grab some shotgun shells here. We can also grab some Uzi clips sitting on this drain. And while I'm down here at the very bottom of the water, I'm going to come into here. Whoops. And there is this lever. So it won't open this gate, but it will show you what it's done. Okay, so it has lowered the water level significantly. So the reason we've lowered the water level is just so that we can come and see all this treasure, and we can see this obvious shootable vase. And our next stone is inside, so we've got it already, but we do have to leave. So whose stone is this? Stone of Sobek. So, first thing I'm going to do, we have to open this door that's up the top among the greenery. So there's two ways to do this. There's make your jumps around and jump onto this column, and then you see the jump switch on the side. That's one way, but it is probably much quicker, maybe not so much easier, but it will take less time just to try and jump to it like so. Sometimes you can just not be lined up in the center for that, but just keep doing it. Right, so now the door is open. We can make our way round to it. So this right hand statue, we want to, what happened to my words? We want to climb up here and then straight up to his table. I don't know, what is this? I'll say it's a table. He's got his own table. Okay, over to here, slide down, and these rocks are fine, but at the very end we've got kind of a tricky jump. It can take some practices. So at the very end, take one step back and then jump up, and that gives you just a little extra bit of, you know, a minute bit of forward progression on the spot. I don't even know how to describe that. So the jump can be tricky. We need to jump to the slope and then jump straight off to that column. Nice. And then running jump to the next column. So it can be a tricky jump to hit the slope properly, or even jump off straight away, or even jump to the slope. Just jumping in general is tricky. This is another one, because you can easily overshoot this slope in front. We need to hit the slope to then jump to the column. Kind of worried about this one. Oh no, I hit it wrong. I'll just reload to save the rest of the jumping around. Okay, I made it. So yeah, it's not easy. It is better to aim for the very edge so you can just jump straight off, and you'll have the you'll already have the distance you need. But there is a risk of overshooting, so it's not so easy. Right, so at the end we can turn around and grab this ladder. So just approach the door and it will open. Just to the left I can grab some shotgun shells. And just hop back again. And now we're heading to the right so that we can grab the rope that's just over there. There's two ropes actually. Okay, so jumping to the rope can be quite tricky. You need the half tile jump really, because you've not got enough room to do the running jump. And yeah, did I ever try a standing jump? Let me, on the spot, just try a standing jump. Okay, so standing jump works too. So I'm going to climb up just to steady it enough. It's pretty steady anyway, but just to be sure. Okay, straight back down. Line yourself up. And now, just pull up once, because this can give us a bit too much momentum and we can overshoot this next rope. Nice. Next to here, I am rocking just a little too much. I should be fine. That's cool. Okay. So now if you do overshoot this lever like I did, I've landed on the other side of it, you will need to just hop down and shimmy to the other side because it's angled. This one won't let you walk past it, so you have to drop down there. Nice, and that is our exit. That's where we've just pulled that previous lever. Whoop, whoop, whoa, 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 now, who told you to do that? Okay, so now, straight down into the water. Okay, so swim back to where we pulled the first lever, and this door is now open after pulling that last lever. So how cool does this look? This is amazing. Okay. So in one of these chests, I believe it's this one by itself, there is a Medpack. Nice, I was right. Okay, now I just need to hop up to the next level, so it's kind of tricky with these sloped edges, but just jump to this flat tile and then you can jump straight up to here. Okay, so in this area we do have some jackals. They're currently not active, but they will be coming to life. Whoops, oh no, oh no, oh, it's fine. They will be coming to life as we progress with the puzzle in this room to leave. Okay, I'm sure it's me. It's not Lara, it's me, I'm sure. Right. So, on this second level above me, you can see a movable block. It's got the ring at the lowest point. So, we need to pull that out, and to do that, we need to use this block, put it where I'm standing now, and then we can pull it along. So we're going to put this higher block over so we can reach that higher level there. So that's going to be the exit. So let me move the low block. I'm actually going to grab my shotgun, ready for these jackals. So I don't believe any will come to life this time once this is in place. Nope. Nope, but definitely this next time. I'll pull this out and then the one closest to me will come to life. But I'm in a very safe spot anyway. Okay. So now I'll put this block where I need it. Probably would have been quicker to hop the other side of the block so then I can just push it without needing to go to the other side. And then pull the block twice, at least twice. Okay, so next I'm gonna actually open the door that leads out. So behind the block on the very highest level that I've lined myself up to climb to, we see we've got another movable block. Behind that is our exit, but the door is closed. So I'm gonna go and open that. That's what this lever is for. But 3 jackals come to life. So while you're being shown what's going on once you pull this lever, I'm actually going to hop back and hop forward up to this higher level. Didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. I tried. Hopping back is also kind of helpful if you're trying to save your health, because you just land in the water. You won't take any damage from the fall. Okay, so it wasn't successful, but I didn't lose all that much health to the jackals. So just move this. How much health did they take off me? I know there's some tricky things coming up later on, but this is fine. Okay, so before I leave, there's just... oh no, there's 2 more items I can collect. So we can pull this block, there's just an item behind it, nothing else. And drop... oh, no, 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 no. This has messed everything up. Wow, okay, at least I got pushed off and didn't take any damage. What is happening today? What is going on? Lara, do you know? I don't think you do you? Okay, try it again, but better. Okay, so drop down and shimmy, and then we can pull up and grab these Uzi clips. So drop on down. There's one more item before we leave. Okay, so we have some shotgun shells. So now we can leave. You probably guessed I was going to save my game. So my preferred way through these is the side jump. Oh, I took some damage. Let's see how much damage I take to this one. I actually always take damage on this second one. If I do, if it's too much, I will probably reload and try them both again. Well, I'm gonna continue. It's just because I know what's coming up is very RNG. That's the only reason I'm concerned. So, it's not coming up anytime soon, but we still have to face it. So now, we're done here. We've got 2 items. I don't believe there's any more scorpions. But now we've got 2 stones out of 4. And I'm gonna head over to the temple now. So combine the cartouche pieces. Use them. Okay, and this is where I will end the video for today. So I'll collect how many? Maybe just 1 next time, I can't remember. I think just 1. But anyway, I will see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.